Alright, we're back. Like a 3-week hiatus from actually playing KotOR, and we're gonna get back to it, so let's see what this guy's all about. Well, at least he's honest. I'm here so you have a chance to play Pazak on this planet. Okay. Pretty straightforward, I guess. Hello. Selkath Fort official? Port official and a security droid. You look slightly intimidating, sir. Okay. That's weird. So finish everything while I'm here, otherwise if I return, I gotta pay again. Interesting. Random Selkath. Traveler. Nothing of importance so far. Bunch of signs. East Central Courtyard. I want to say there was something over there I needed to do.
Manaan may not seem very hospitable, but a surprising amount of trade runs through it because of the KotOR trade.
KotOR Distribution Center. West Courtyard. And this place is bigger than expected. Selkath Coordinator. Wow. You're a dick. Okay, so Eastern Courtyard it is, I believe. East Central Courtyard. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. Something's going on here.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
There appears to be some animosity between the Republic and the Sith. I don't know where that comes from. Sarcasm.
Kakinja nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishunku,
Yeah, what are you talking about?
chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi unko tune chunamuli ra, tangi wama jikona, tong kipa nonku nek abog, tong hitwama aki unko tune, potong hiwama ji aki unko tune. Tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki. Kakinja nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun, noba mulira. Achua pengti, yun patisa, ichuba jikoka naga, ingu wa mulira dwana, inba chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna mulira, tangi wama jikona, tongki. Tongki wama aki inko tune. Potong hiwama ji aki ukotu, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki nuli diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki, topa na oto, tong hitwama aki ukotune, potong hiwama ji aki ukotu, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki, topa chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi unko tune chuna mulira, tangi wa.
Makes a good point.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chukornibo. Kun muliras nimo poiwanga kang itwamaji human akung ikakincha na wabakaon. Pichage borang turang nada chawa yishun kun. Noba mulira tilai kuka kang nibo ratong chitsa. Chesko yo habakaba no pi to ula, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi unko tune chuna muli ra, tangi wama jikona, tong. Tong hitwama aki unko tune, potong hiwama ji aki unko tu, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chita nai, Uchua tong hitwama aki inkotune. Kotong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka. Topa na otobokasa. Pampaki mulira kunkin. Changwabat.
Very interesting. It was very loud over there because of the water, but shady.
Con mulis limo poi wanga kun biskin. Tumirana no prata. La boda na winki smak toma. Jiska soki kupa bona na chachu. Chawana bota ugatagwa kin kanki dora. Kuya da tuka ulwan. Jiska soki kupa bona na chachu. Tong patoga smak. Ubabatu konchi.
Pretty sure I don't want the business that he's in. Another random Selkath. What's this room over here?
Malak will show you republics how a war is really waged.
I don't think so. Hey, a store!
How much for all this stuff, Tybark?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tonk.
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
Interesting.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangit wama jikona. Tonk icha skranki do patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwanaji. Kinba achua pengti. Yun patisa. Dichuba jikutka naga. Kinbu mwa muli ra dwana. Kinba. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Kotong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong.
Okay. I don't know how many advanced... Oh, I have 28 advanced medkits. Yeah, I don't really need any more. The Achani light armor sells for a lot more. 2 damage for cold. I'm gonna have to check up on that. I think I've already done some selling in the last video that I did, like before I left the last place. Both in stun stick, both in needler. Hold out blaster? 25% chance to stun. Okay. Stabilizer mask? That's actually kind of cool. Immune to mind effect. Plus 2 to all saves. Mind affecting plus 2 to all saves. What do I have on now? Wisdom plus 5. What does wisdom get me? Oh, I think wisdom is like force powers and stuff. And it's not wisdom plus 5, it's wisdom modifier. No, it is wisdom plus 5. So my wisdom normally is 13. Holy crap, that is pretty good. Okay. I still have sand people clothing? What the hell? There was Jolie. What was it? Jolie had something about a guy here. Northeast section of this area. It's probably through here then. No, northeast. This is north. Haha! I know my directions! Let's see what's in here first. Well, I don't know. This is curving north. Oh, this takes me to a different courtyard. Alright. This place is larger than I expected. What's in here? Visitors Hotel. Interesting. Ignis? Hello, Ignis. We're just gonna walk over here. Only arbiters may enter. Pardon me, droids. Okay, I'll walk over there.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in.
Okay.
This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
Hold on. Tell me that again.
Sorry, buddy. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Me? Oh, right. I'm Ignis. This is my hotel. But since the murder happened, I haven't exactly been able to do a lot of business. That's the price of law and order here, I guess. This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here.
Alasa. Well, they were
seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen
leaving the place,
and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on.
Well, I guess he wasn't interested. I thought, what's-his-face, Jolie was going to chime in. There's the embassy. It's rather unimpressive.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council. An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Okay.
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Okay.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Let's go with the pass card option.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay. Computer room. There's the prisoner.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Interesting. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's decrypt. That would give me 22. 21, 18, 16, 15, 15, 16, 18, I guess? Multiplicative. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. That's easy. Divisive. 4, 2. Exponential. Oh, I don't know. How would you get from 1 to 32 and then from 32 to 81? And then down to 64? What? don't know, 9? So that's 7. Failure. I know I've got most of them right. So this is 22. This one is 18. Wait. Subtract 3, 2, 1, 0. Add 1, add 2. Okay, so yeah, that's still 18. Multiplicative, 32 is 64. 4 leads to 2. Now, let's say 3. And then this one is 7. Failure. I know I've got everything except that second to the last one. 22. 18. 64. 2. 6. 7. Success! Yay!
Hey, great! You sliced the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
Okay. So if anybody knows how that second to the last one worked, let me know. I know how all the others worked. But that second to the last one, I didn't follow that.